What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Atlas Empires video. Today we are going to share with you all the updates for version 5 of the alpha. If you're watching this video, that means that the update is now live. This is a huge update with lots of changes, so make sure your app is updated to give some of these new features a try. If you aren't sure your game is updated, the version you are on is noted at the top left of your screen. There's some pretty big news about the next update that we will go over at the end of this video, so be sure to stick around till the end. Also, be sure to submit any bugs you notice as well as any other types of feedback in the game. We need all the feedback we can get in order to continually improve it. So now, let's get right into the update.
Hey everyone! One change has been made to make it feel more like the game will actually feel, which is we can now only build one tower. As you can see, we already have our tower and a couple of outposts built. Some of the outposts will show new animations. For example, you can see the lumber outpost is chopping up some wood. We can click on each one of the outposts to collect the materials that they have produced. The other thing you might notice is there is an avatar emblem in the top left corner. Selecting the avatar will bring up your profile screen. Here you can change the avatar to one of the characters in the game, and you can even add your name. Some people have been asking about turning off the music, so this is where you'll be able to do so. This is also where you'll find the credits in the game. In the future, we will have the names of alpha users, team members of Cerberus Interactive, and other contributing partners' names. The last item on our profile screen will be tasks that we will have to complete to receive rewards and progress in the game. There are no tasks available now, but this gives you an idea of what it will look like when this feature becomes available.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and select our tower and talk a little bit about some of these other updates. You'll notice that our base looks a little different from previous versions. Also, we now have an orthographic locked camera. This means that the buildings will all look uniform regardless of what angle players are looking from, which will be key for battling. More animations have been added to buildings, as you can see here in the farm, and the new grid system will also help with battle tactics, which will be shown later. Also, moving buildings will now bring up arrows to move the building to the position you'd like. Now if we select our tower, it will bring up this new town hall screen. Here is where you'll be able to name your tower, as well as being able to claim citizens for the houses that you have built. This will also allow you to collect gold because your citizens have to pay taxes. The more citizens you have, the more taxes you can collect. Like other features, these functions are not available yet, but they will be added to the game soon.
The last big update for this version is my personal favorite. We now have an idea of what the AR training will look like to train our units. I shot some footage earlier to show you what it will look like. So to get started with some training, we will select the training grounds and tap on the citizen emblem. We will then be asked to rotate our phone to landscape for the training to start. Here is what the training will look like for the archer. You can see that we now have a bow and arrow, and you'll need to look around to find your targets. Once you have found them, take aim at your target and tap the fire button to shoot your arrow. You will have to tap on the reload after each shot before you can shoot again. You will have about 30 seconds. Did you stop it? To try to hit as many targets as you can before the timer runs out, because rewards are based on the amount of targets you successfully hit. When the training is complete, it will show you how many targets you've hit, and based on this, it will give you a rating. And as you can see, of course we got a 3-star rating.
Yeah, okay. Calm down, Legolas. Just a training exercise.
Just saying.
Anyways, that is all the updates for this current version of the alpha. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and now for the big news we mentioned earlier. The developers are really close to finishing the battle engine in the game. Yes, you heard me. Battling. This will be a huge update when this happens, as there will likely be NPCs out in the real world that we can go out and test our battle skills against. Personally, we can't wait. If you haven't already, please be sure to take the time to show your support and subscribe to our channel.
That will be all for today's video. Thanks again for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. Peace!